What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the show. It's me, Vincent Wolf. And so last night I was making my show to post it last night, and I spent hours working on the show, doing different audios because I've been doing a lot of research on listening to different shows on YouTube and listening to different radio shows in the morning, just so I can get a format of how I would like to run my show because I always wanted a radio show. So I'm going through it, making all my recordings. Then I realized that the mic wasn't even plugged in. Like hours, I was at it for like 4 hours when the mic wasn't plugged in. So then I plugged it in, and then I tried again, and then I downloaded this audio thing to help record audio as it comes through as I play audio, it will turn it into text. So I downloaded these programs to do that, and for some reason it glitches on, even though it's not supposed to be on. I didn't put it on, but it will automatically set the default so that I couldn't record it again. So yeah, it was a struggle city. It was struggle city last night. But here's my new show. Today's Thursday. The game you're watching is Halo 4. Me and my boy Green Beast Raz at it again, and we started playing from the first one and played to this one now, and eventually we will play part 5. And I gotta say that this game is fantastic. Not only is this game the start of a new trilogy in the Halo franchise, the original 3 is about the Flood and the Halo rings. This trilogy is about Cortana and the Forerunners. Plus, this game's a port, so what you're looking at, the graphics of this game, is the same graphics that was on 360. So if you play part 3 and then play this one, which we did, we're playing them all in session. So when we play part 3, and then my boy Green Beast never played part 4. So when he saw part 4, he was just astonished of how it looked, and I was like, this is not remastered, this is how it looks. And you can see the graphical leap between part 3 and part 4, and part 5 looks amazing. So I can't wait for him to see that and get his reaction. I'm gonna try and record his reaction on the game. But yeah, I love playing this game, especially with my boy Green Beast Raz, and I hope you guys enjoy the footage of us saving the galaxy. Here's some of the headlines I'm following on NewYorkTimes.com. For white sensing decline, Donald Trump unleashes words of resistance. Breaching boundaries on discussion of race, Mr. Trump has stoked antagonism among whites who feel disempowered and attract college students tired of having to watch their words. Theresa May's style, put your head down and get to work. Britain's new prime minister is widely seen as a safe pair of hands, but times may demand that she be both steady and bold. Iran sticks to the terms of the nuclear deal, but defies the U.S. in other ways. The worst predictions of what would happen under the deal have not come to pass, but very little outside the strict confines of the agreement has improved. Also, live streaming breaks through and cable news has much to fear. The Fernando Castle shooting and its aftermath have catapulted services like Facebook Live and Periscope into the center of the news, challenging cable to adapt. Those are some of the headlines I'm following on NewYorkTimes.com. You guys ready for some updates? So let's get into it. In music news, Hip Hop Honors aired on Tuesday with great performances from Queen Latifah, The Brat, Salt and Pepper, Lil' Kim. The whole show was awesome, but one thing almost ruined the entire night. So Lil' Kim, if you don't know who she is, she's the female, obviously, rapper in the Bad Boy team. She used to rap with rappers like Biggie, Puffy, The Lots, Mace, etc., etc., etc. She was going to do her song Get Money, which features Biggie, but Biggie's no longer with us anymore, RIP. So who will be able to take up the reins of this epic performance? Rich Homie Quan. She gets Rich Homie Quan to do this, and he had one job, just to do Biggie's verse in the song, and he failed miserably. Really, really bad. He failed really, really bad. He started out good, and like he said like 2 bars, and then he didn't know the words, and he just stopped rapping. Yeah, almost ruined the whole show. but Lil Kim came in, helped them out, finished out the performance. But man, that's if you're a rapper and you're someone hires you to rap and they want you to rap a certain song. Plus, it's a lot of people know this song. It's one of Biggie's best lines, best verses. And he didn't do any research. He didn't, study for the final exam. Nothing. So he later came out with an apology, saying he was really sorry. But you still dropped that ball, son. You still dropped that ball. And plus, he tried to blame it on the teleprompter, say it was the teleprompter's fault. And Lil Kim, she accepted his apology, but it's a little too late. Also, more Future and Ciara drama. So Ciara posted this video of her and her son, and the son asked for a kiss. And then she's also married to Russell Wilson. So the baby went to go kiss Russell Wilson, who is not his father, it's his stepfather. So she posted this on the internet, and the internet blew up and was so angry about why they let this baby, show affection and love to somebody that is not his father. Come on, guys. Come on. So I don't know how you guys feel about it. You guys can watch it. Let me know what you think. I think it's fine. Babies are just born to love, and that's it. So if the baby's around somebody a lot, and when she's around Russell Wilson a lot, Future is not, who's his father, who's a rapper, who's not in his life as much. He looks at one as a father figure. You can't get mad at that. He still knows who his real father is, but he has another father. He has 2 daddies. Come on, you can't beat that. So let me know what you think in the comments, if you think it was good or bad. The video will be in the description, so you guys will be able to check that out. Also, music news: Snoop Dogg and the Game started a program with police in LA called HUNT. It stands for Hunt Us Not Today, to help bring an end to gun violence against and from police. Snoop Dogg said that he was very happy to be taking part of these talks to get the neighborhoods and the police on the same page, which is really good. It's good to see different people out there trying to do their best to combat the situation that America's in right now. In gaming news, Pokemon is the latest craze all over the world. Everybody and their mama is playing this game. I'm not playing it. I don't have it, but everybody, my wife plays it. A couple people I work with play it, and they're all about that game. So the game's about, basically, you have this GPS. You're in the world of Pokemon, and then you use your GPS and you walk around to find Pokemon. When you walk, the eggs hatch, and you get to find Pokemon, and you catch them. And the more you catch, and the more you trade them in, you get candies to level up certain Pokemon. So it's all the craze, and it is crazy because you can literally, a lot of people have been going to police stations to get Pokemon, or people going to funerals. So while funerals are going on, they're going in there with their phone out trying to catch, Sparrow. It's getting on. People are in the Holocaust Museum trying to get Pokemon. Maybe they gotta fix it so it's not, everywhere. Because a lot of visuals are getting upset. But at the same time, he's getting people out there, getting people to mingle and chat. So that's good. But people are also getting robbed, so be careful. They are setting up Pokemon beacons. People go there and they'll be getting robbed. I believe it's in Atlanta. I don't know any stories here in where I live, but I wouldn't be surprised. Also, PlayStation Network is down for the count. So Sony has issued a statement saying that they're going to be working on their network for a week. And because of this, you have not been able to sign in. You're unable to launch it in games or apps. It's a mess. It's a mess out there. It's really frustrating because a lot of games now, everything you do on the systems now, you have to be online. And for a system that has to be online, have technical difficulty where you can't get online to access all of your features, it sucks and it's a pain in the neck. So I feel for you gamers out there. I feel for you. They have an issue. Sony hasn't issued a statement either saying that they're sorry, and they just said, hey, we're doing maintenance. So it should be over soon. And I don't know, pick up a Nintendo. I don't know. I don't know. Also in gaming news, the Knuckleheaded Ninja is coming to the West in online fashion. I'm talking about Naruto. Naruto is a Japanese anime that spawned several games, a huge manga franchise and anime franchise. And the new game, Naruto Online, follows the Naruto storyline very closely. It's a browser game that's free to play, and this is a massive multiplayer online game. It drops this month on the 20th. It has new characters that represent the elements: fire, water, earth, lightning, and wind. You're able to pick one of these characters to start playing in different game modes, so be on the lookout for that. In movie news, the Nutcracker live action movie has been cast, and it's a classical American dancer, Misty Copeland. She joins the cast of the Disney new movie Nutcracker and the Four Realms. This movie does not have a set date, but the movie is soon to have all that trailer and all that stuff. So they got the full cast now, so be on the lookout for the trailer. I will be talking about it because I love the fact that Disney is doing live action movies. Jungle Book, I only saw half of it. I peeked in the thing when they had it in there, and it looked really good. My wife saw it. She loved it. My cousin saw it. He loved it. And I like the fact that they're doing all the cartoons that I grew up with. They're making them live action. And not like kiddie live action either. We're talking like for adults. So you got in the pipeline, you got Beauty and the Beast, which looks really good. You got Sword in the Stone, which is one of my favorite cartoons as a kid. I must watch the movie at least 50 times. And not only that, Dumbo, I also watched like 150 times. When I was a kid, that's all I wanted to watch was Dumbo. I love that damn elephant. I love that elephant. So they're gonna make that into live. I can't wait to see that Dumbo. I literally alright, Sword in the Stone. Alright, yeah, there's different stories of Sword in the Stone. There's tons of them, you got Merlin, which is a British show about Merlin, the wizard, and King Arthur and all that stuff. So that's a different rendition of Sword in the Stone, but they're gonna do a live action version of it, which is gonna be good. It's gonna be good. But Dumbo, I can't wait for that, because that's gonna be on point with the crow. Oh man, I can't wait. I'm so excited. So tomorrow's Friday, so you got Ghostbusters dropping, and it's starting to pick a little steam. You're starting to see it a lot more everywhere. You start to see the actors start doing a lot more press, but people are still on the fence. People are still undecided whether or not they're gonna go see it or not. It's not a remake, it's not a sequel, but it has all the stuff from the original. I don't know. And it said something about Slimer's actually the female Slimer, Slimera, something like that. I don't know. I'm on the fence about it myself. I don't know if it's going to do well because Secret Life of Pets is still out. Cartoon movies always dominate for a couple of weeks, at least 3 or 4 weeks at a time. So, I hope they get number 2. I hope they beat Tarzan. I want to see these ladies succeed. I do. I just wish that they call a thing. If it's a duck, call it a duck. Don't call it a snake. That was bad, but you get it. So every week I'm going to every Monday through Thursday I'm going to be posting a show, and every day for Monday and Thursday is going to be a different thing of the week. So Monday is going to be quote of the week. Tuesday is going to be movie of the week. Wednesday, song of the week. Thursday, game of the week or app of the week. Or app game. This game in general of the week every Thursday. So today's Thursday. Game of the week, Pokemon Go. Of course it is. So get out there and play it. Download it. It's free to play. I still won't play the game. But I do enjoy, watching my wife play it, and she gets really excited, and she'll ask me what Pokemon's which, So I know most of the Pokemon. I don't know all of them. Sometimes I forget their names, whatever. But then she caught a Magikarp, and I told her, I was like, you gotta evolve a Magikarp, because Magikarp turns into Gyarados, and Gyarados is a really strong Pokemon. And she was like, I gotta get so much to level him up that I don't know. So, game of the week, Pokemon Go, check it out. And that's all I got for you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hope you guys like the new format of the show. I started to do, daily news, and then I'm gonna go into games, and then go into music and movies, not in that order, and then a weekly thing, and then here we are at the end. Me thanking you guys for taking the time out of your day to listen to me talk about nothing. No, I was just playing. Listen to me talk, giving you guys updates. I love it. I love doing the show. I love all you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Please leave a comment. Let me know if you like it, don't like it. Tell your friends. Like, if you know somebody who's into video games, like, hey, listen, I know a guy who talks. He knows what he's talking about sometimes. Maybe you should check him out. And that's what I do. I actually go out there and go to different, like, if I go to a store, I'll just tell them, like, hey, what games you play? Or what movies you watch? And then they'll tell me. And then I'll tell them, hey, why don't you watch my show? Check it out. I talk about video games. I talk about movies. I talk about music and a bunch of other stuff. Please check it out. I'm Vincent Wolf. Blah, 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 blah. At least I'm out there talking. It's up to them if they want to take the time out to check it out. If they don't, no hard feelings. If they do, fantastic. But I have seen an increase in my subscription. I'm up to 43. Way to go. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. I have been posting. I post my scan review. If you haven't checked that out, check it out. And if you have checked it out again. I have posted that to iFunny, which is a app that has like funny memes and videos. So I posted it on there. Also, I posted when your main chick and side chick team up. Also posted that on iFunny. And I've been, just advertising my name on different places. Like, there's a group message by an actor or actress, like Terry Crews always posts live feeds of like what he's doing. And I always just put my name, and I put the name of the show on YouTube, Vincent Wolf Show on YouTube. And then I'll write my comment, and I'll say, hey, check out my show. I'm going to keep doing that, just to get people will read the comments and say, hey, this guy has a show, maybe I'll check it out, and hopefully they will. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for listening to me, and I will see you guys on Monday. Let you know what is the movie of the weekend. So, will Ghostbusters triumph, or will the new champs keep their title? I'll let you guys know that and more Monday. Have a great weekend.